Can he get closer? Oh, he loves you so much. Aww. Aww. Traitor. Hey everybody. It's week 9. It's week 9. Yeah, and I obviously just got up. So it's about 7:30 in the morning, and I got a new garden hat. Look at this cute hat. Yeah, it's kind of my favorite thing. So put on the garden hat. Okay, here we go. Let's go see what's going on in the garden. So many things going on right now. All right, here we go. One thing I will tell you is the stink bugs and the squash bugs have found my garden, and it sucks. But anyway. Okay, so Plumeria, Pudica, still no flowers. Still looking amazing. Catmint has gone banana pants. That is Walker's Low, just going bananas. And the Coleus. They look beautiful, but they're just bananas. Graham Thomas, looking great. I did that long whippy cane. I made it go that way. So these other canes here, maybe I'll stretch those like over the arch later. Tomato, Dr. Widgie's yellow, lots of flowers. And then my Cherokee purple, both of these have gotten so big, I've had to stake them, a couple of them. So those are doing really well. I have quite a bit of flowers. I haven't seen any actual fruit set yet, so hopefully we get some fruit before it gets too hot around here. We're into the 90s, and the lows at night only get into the 70s, so we're pretty steamy right now. Look at my patty pan. I'm not sure if that got fertilized. It does not look like it did. That sucks. But there's a lot more females. There are a lot more female fruits coming on. So we'll see. And I think this one is a Pattison Panache. I don't think this is the white patty pan, because the fruit is elongated a little bit. Just looks different. So that might be a different squash. Now I did plant another one there. Anyway, look at these zinnias. Look how pretty. I love the zinnias, and I love the color of the zinnias. They're gorgeous. And I do like the salvia behind the zinnias. It looks really pretty. Eggplant. Why is my eggplant all curled up like that? It's like it closed up for the night. How weird. That is strange. Anyway, I have a little eggplant in there. See that? That flower got pollinated, so that's a little eggplant. Do they close up at night? That's really weird. I don't know. Habaneros, I see some flowers. And I think we have a little habanero. How cool. That I will be giving away. I don't think I can eat that. Jalapenos. Lots of jalapenos. Very cool. Yarrow, we're gonna get a flower. There, how pretty. So the yarrow's gonna bloom. I need these jasmine to hurry up and bloom, because I made a lovely tea the other day. I made a tea with jasmine flowers and lemon balm, and it was awesome. Very light, very refreshing. I think I do have some chamomile. I think that's chamomile. This is the oregano here. The tansy is getting large and in charge. Love the tansy. And then my holy basil's doing really great too, so that's awesome. Okra, looking amazing. We have, looks like we might get some little okras in there. California Wonder, still no flowers. This California Wonder is just struggling, really struggling. Alyssum, Sweet Alyssum, looking good. Look at these cosmos. Man, these are so pretty. I love this cosmos. This is Summer Dreams. And then this is Cosmic Orange. And then the Fizzy Rose Picotee. I think there's a bloom here. Fizzy Rose Picotee. Peppers. Oh my goodness, look. Oh my gosh, how cute. They're like little bell peppers. Look at that. Carnival blend. How cute. Oh, I'm excited about that. I didn't realize they were so big. Yay. And then my Lessia peppers. These are getting very large. These three have been about this size for, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks. I don't see any color on them yet. I think they'll turn red. But anyway, and then, oh yes, I have some Cubanelles. Look at that. Those Cubanelles look ready. Oh my gosh, I forgot my basket. What? All right, well, I'll harvest these later. Cubanelles looking great. Giants of California. Oh my gosh, look at this. The squash bugs have found my garden. These little leaf-footed suckers. They are on everything. They're getting on my tomatoes. They're flying around scaring the crap out of me. They have a little sucking mouth and they just suck on things. Look, they're just hanging out on the zinnias this morning. So I need to spray those. That's gonna happen after the video. Look at all of my sweet bananas. Look at that. What? It's like full of sweet banana peppers. Oh, we're gonna harvest some sweet banana peppers. Look at all of that. It's maize balls. I love it. Borlato bush beans. I planted more seedlings and they have come up. So there and there, because I just needed more beans. I want more beans. So I planted more beans. And then we have rattlesnake pole beans. Look at that. Look at that one. Look. It's huge. And it's getting a little bit of that rattlesnake skinning going on. Look at that. That's the longest one I see. And I believe I did plant, yeah, I did. Planted a lot more because I need a lot more. All right. Asparagus doing its thing. Garlic chives. Patis. This is not doing much at all. Not much of anything. Marigold fell from seed. Those are doing great. I think the nasturtium is about to peter out. It's getting too hot. And then Violet Queen, zinnia, real puny looking flower. But there's some bigger ones coming, so we'll see. Real disappointed with the squash. I've had a lot of flowers, a lot of female flowers, not a whole lot of fruit set. So I did come in and I cleared out the leaves again, which you can see there, I haven't cleaned up. But I just don't, I'm not seeing the fruit set that I'd like to see, so I may plant a second round. Oh, look at there, there's a pollinator. That's an interesting looking critter. Anyway, I need him to go ahead and pollinate some things. That'd be great. I'll take a closer look in here later. Look at that, how pretty. Some more Achillea, white yarrow. More sunflowers back there. I did plant some Swiss chard in here. After I pulled out the radishes, I just needed something else in here. And I know it's kind of warm for Swiss chard, but maybe it'll come up fast and we can just eat it real quick. The beets, I don't know if I'm gonna get anything before it's just too hot. Like this is a good size green right here, but there's no bulb at the base. These are not, I don't think these are really gonna do anything, but I'll leave them until they start to bolt or something. And then I did plant up a basket of the Cuban oregano and peppermint, this peppermint here, and then the French tarragon, I believe, yeah. But this basket's real dry. What I need to do is run a piece of drip from the brown supply line here and just run it right into that basket. That way it'll get watered when the irrigation comes on. Tomatoes are looking pretty good. I think I need to trim up the foliage again and stake them up a bit better. But yeah, what is that, amaranth. Amaranth is getting big, looking good. These are really pretty foliage plants. And I know you can eat that. I think you can eat the seeds too, but I like the foliage. These Lily put miniature zinnias. Just a favorite. I will grow these again. They're so cute. And I have been eating the mustard greens. I've been sauteing them. Oh look, we have a bolt and some sort of critter built a web in there. So that's fun and exciting. But yeah, we got a flower spike there. So these I probably need to go ahead and harvest because we're bolting. Too warm, and then I can plant something else. The stink bugs. They're still all over this same bag, and I've sprayed it a couple of times. And look what they're doing. Their little proboscis, their little sucking mouth parts are getting through the bag and discoloring my tomato. So that sucks. But yeah, there's a stink bug around here now. Look, he's there. I don't know why they have picked that tomato, but their little mouth parts are able to get through this mesh bag, and that sucks. I may have to spray something else. Maybe some neem or something. Look, see, there's 2 more on my tomato. So we're gonna have to do something about that. I can't lose my tomatoes. Also, they're starting to fall over. So I need to stake that up and trim them up. So I got a little bit of work to do out here. Anyway, looking pretty good. Yeah, see, we've got a lot of bolting going on here. So I will be harvesting the giant red mustard greens. Tomatoes, Super Sweet 100. These are ready. Just gonna eat one right now. Yum. My basil. Look at that cardinal basil. And I did taste some the other day. It tastes like licorice. Like it tastes like Jaeger. It's not my favorite flavor, but hopefully the flowers are pretty. But I mean, it was interesting. It was interesting. I might try it with making a tea with it. I mean, it just will taste kind of like a black licorice. Can I show you my polar bear white zinnias? Look at that. That's pretty. So polar bear in the front. Oh, budworm. Look at that budworm. Just eating my bud right now. So get him out of there. Yeah. Bye. Bye. Okay. There we go. Okay, so as I was saying, polar bear and my shadow. Queen lime. That color. Queen lime. And then I guess the ones in the back are also polar bear because I wasn't sure about that larger one. It had a little bit of green on it, so I'm like, is that queen lime or is that polar bear? And look at these damn squash bugs. These, they're everywhere. They found my garden. You know what works on these guys? And I know you're not supposed to put soap on your vegetables, but just some Dawn soapy water. Shake it up, spray it, and it kills them. So I don't know if I want soap all over my stuff. Anyway, fun tip, but I think I'm gonna have to go get the soapy water and just hit all of them. But these zinnias are so pretty right now. It's one of my favorite little corners. Okay, the beans. Look at these garden beans. So I will be picking some garden beans later on. And I did plant more of the purple beans to see if I could get some to sprout. And they're just sitting there in the ground. And they're not gonna sprout. So I need to find my package of garden beans because those beans are doing good. I wanna plant some more of those. Yeah, the land of no strawberries. I planted Pattison panache, the Frenchy French squash. So several of them have come up. So we've got squash coming on over here. I did notice in my other bed, in my other squash, some squash vine borer damage. We have some, let me show you real quick. See that right there? See that? That is where a squash vine borer has bored into the stalk of my squash. So, yeah, I need to get back out here with the, I need to come back out with the diatomaceous earth and hit all those again. These are not as far along as the others, this yarrow, because it just doesn't get as much sun over here. So, this Picotee Cosmos also, same thing. I think the coloration isn't as good because there's just not as much sun over here. But we're gonna get some more, let's see, which zinnia is that? Queen Lime, more Queen Lime here. Look at these little, look, they are still less than a foot tall. Look at those babies. How cute are those teddy bear sunflowers? They're just adorable. So tiny, love it. Onions, I don't even know, I guess they're doing fine. I feel like they're just staring at me and they're not bulbing up, but who knows? We'll see. We'll see. More Cosmic Orange back there. And then this is definitely the Balsam Impatiens. I don't know why these were in that seed packet, and that's mostly what all this is. I mean, it's a pretty flower. It's just pretty and pretty unimpressive. I just don't like them as much. But the seed pods are fun. When these little seed pods are ripe, if you barely press on them, they just explode with seeds. So they'll probably be in this bed forever. That sign is bent, which means something was walking in here. That hibiscus woke up. That's got some growth on it, so that's good. The vines are vining, so that's good, I guess. Not a whole lot of flowers, but it is in the shade. Bok choy. I planted some bok choy, and it's probably too hot for bok choy, but this is a shady bed on this side, so I thought I would try some bok choy, and I think I'm gonna do some carrots later and some kale. Why not? Brussels sprouts looking good, I think. It hasn't bolted yet, and I'm looking for little Brussels sprouts, but I think it's probably just too hot now. I'm still impressed with the size of this. It's really pretty. And this catmint finally is awake and blooming on this side. Wonderful. Kale's still looking good. I probably need to pick some of that. Lantana looking good. My Pandora vine looking good. Passion vine not looking so good. That may not make it. Yeah, I'm not real optimistic about that one anymore. And then my blue butterfly pea, the Thai double, is actually vining quite a bit. It's way up here now. And then this birdhouse gourd is so pretty. Look at that. Looks good in the morning sun. Look at all that. Starting to vine over this way. Starting to vine over the top. Very cool. Yeah. And we might have some that got pollinated, some of the flowers. That one right there. Look at that little birdhouse gourd. Cuteness. Anyway, this plumeria is doing great. The shrub I still need to get planted. It looks so cute. And then the nasturtium, doing great. Oh, and forgot to show you this coleus that I grew from seed. Look at that. The leaves are huge. The leaves are huge, and it is so tall right now. And that one over there. Very pretty. Very pretty. All right, let's go outside. Oh. A couple of daddy longlegs over there just scared me. That. Really don't like spiders at all. No. Spiders are not my thing. I know they have a purpose. Those two are probably eating some stink bugs, but I don't like them. Okay. This Richmond green apple is going banana pants, and I don't see any cucumbers yet. But oh, moonflower had to remind me, hey, I'm up here. So the moonflower, we're gonna get some blooms soon. There's little buds there, Roselle hibiscus doing really well. And get the sunflower. Look at that. How pretty. Yeah. Way up there. but look here, if I stand back, you can see all the sunflowers. So we have that one there. And then all the way down here, look at these babies. So pretty. So this is the Chianti hybrid. Isn't that pretty, that dark color? And then the ones that kind of have the lighter with the yellow, these are the seeds I saved that got crossed with other sunflowers. But there's so many sunflowers right now that are open. They're just so beautiful. Look at that one. Lovely. My sunflower forest. That one is really tall too. All right. My table queen acorn, I think is just gonna be swallowed up by this pumpkin. I don't know if I'm gonna get much out of that. The flat white boar, of course, has taken over everything. So I don't know what is happening, but I'm not getting any fruit set. So it'll get to this stage here where there'll be a little fruit, there'll be a flower. This flower never gets big enough to open and the fruit just turns yellow and then brown and then dies. So I don't know if we're gonna get anything because there's been so many female flowers on here. But I don't know. We'll see. It'll be a surprise one day. I'll find a fully sized grown pumpkin or something. And look at my watermelon. This is the Blacktail Mountain watermelon. It's a miniature watermelon. Look at this little flower. How cute is that? That is so cute. Another flower down there. Now, looks like these are male flowers, but that's good, we're getting started. And then my Waltham butternut squash, looking lovely, getting big. Seminole pumpkin, getting big, looking good. Been picking a lot of Brad's Atomic Grape. These are doing great. I did take the bag off my big tomato here. I may go ahead and pick that just to save it from getting eaten. But it's all right. It's a medium small size. I'm afraid to leave it on any longer though. Yellow pears, so I'm getting yellow. Grapes, looking about the same. And then this lychee tomato. I still haven't seen any fruit. I need to inspect closer. I see lots and lots of flowers, but no actual lychee tomatoes. Lots and lots of thorns too. But yeah, I'll have to get in there and inspect a little closer. Look at those zinnias. How pretty is that? More Seminole pumpkin here and here. This grape is doing great. It's starting to vine out a little bit more. It's happy. Look at that. Now, it looks like I have a little bit of fungal things going on with the leaves, but this is my small Persian cantaloupe. I haven't seen any baby cantaloupes yet, but I need to inspect a little bit closer. I mean, we have tons and tons of flowers. I just haven't seen any females. And then the muncher cucumber. I ate one the other day, the one from last week. It was delicious. And I saw another one. I think I have another cucumber in there. There it is. Let me see if I can get to it. Cucamelons. Look at those little babies. How cute. Have lots of cucamelons now. There they are. And there they are. They are everywhere now. I love that. Also, these miniature white cucumbers are doing amazeballs. These, like there's a lot of flowers on the muncher over there. And there's a ton of flowers on the Richmond green apple over here. But the miniature white has so many flowers and so many cucumbers. Like, this has been my favorite. and it doesn't mind the shade. Look at, it's packed with flowers, just packed. So anyway, I've been getting some really good germination. Really pleased. This has been another favorite. Miniature white cucumber and the miniature zinnias. I'm doing really good with the miniature stuff and the miniature sunflowers, the teddy bear. All the small things. All the small things are doing great. Okay. Anyway, my other Richmond green apple, I'm still not seeing any fruit. So we'll see what happens. All right. Artichoke. I just don't understand why the lower leaves, once they get to a certain height, they'll just lay down and then die and have to pull them off. All that stays upright is what's in the middle. I don't know if that's normal. It's my first year growing them, but it's odd. I don't think I like it. Russian sage, still blooming, looking very pretty. Still need to take some cuttings from the golden edge Duranta. It's getting very tall, very lovely, and I want more of it. St. Patrick is just kind of stagnant right now. I'm thinking the irrigation isn't getting to it because I have the little blue thing in the bucket there, and it's like a mister spray. It just kind of sprays out, but it looks like this side of the bed's not getting hit. So I have to fix that because there's no new leaves, no new budding or anything. Miniature rose, looks like we're gonna get some more buds, but I need to spray with the Captain Jacks, keep the budworms off. This is gonna have a nice flush. Look at all that. So I need to get out here and spray before these get eaten up. Need to deadhead that, spray this. Yeah, it's doing well, doing well. That grape still isn't planted. I just stuck the irrigation in it and said, you know, until I get to it, at least it's getting watered. All right, guys, that is it. I'm gonna end this week with a shot of my zinnias because they're my new favorite thing right now. Oh, so pretty. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.